Yes, he's the pride of Australia and UFC champion. Welcome to the show, Alex Volkanovski. The champ is here.
Yeah,
The champ is here.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Big thank you. You were on our first show, and believe it or not, we've made it a year.
Yeah, we have.
Hey, we're still here. But the reason you're in, fighting Diego Lopez again. You take all the fights, right? You took Holloway 3 times. You've proven yourself. Why are you fighting Lopez again, considering you've already wiped the floor with him?
That's what the UFC put in front of me. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty easy champ to understand. You know what I mean? Like, I'll fight whoever, whenever. So it's, pretty easy. The UFC wanted him. He's a very exciting fighter. Obviously, there's other fighters that, we're thinking, could it be them? But he's that type of guy like myself, will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime, and he's a game. He always brings it, and now he's getting another opportunity. So credit to him. I'm the type of guy that believes in taking your opportunities, making it happen.
Yeah.
And that's he's the same, and that's why he's getting this opportunity. So at least we do it in Australia, in
mate.
Sydney, and we know he brings it. He's going to come, obviously, trying to take my head off. I ain't going to let it happen.
Well, that's the question I was going to ask you, Volk. You fought all over the world. You fight anytime. Dana calls you, yep, I'm ready. I don't care about my fight camp. You're back home. You're in Sydney. How do you feel getting in front of your home crowd to do this?
I cannot wait, man. I love it. I love it. A lot of people are like, oh, is there too much pressure? You're going to have so many people there. It's like, nah, that's even better. The bigger the moment, right? Like the more pressure, the bigger the moment. That's how I like to look at it. So very, very happy they got that done. There was a few hurdles to make it happen.
Yep.
But I'm very, very glad they did, So we got 2 numbered events in like the week before, a numbered event. And then, so for that to happen,
Wow.
there were some hurdles that needed to be jumped. And very, very happy they got that done for not only me. Obviously, I'm blessed and very, very happy that I get to fight in Australia, but for the Australian fans as well. I haven't had a chance to defend my belt. Now I get to do it literally at home. So it's pretty cool.
I was saying to Beau earlier, Volk, I was like, oh, it's interesting timing. It's Christmas, there's all the Christmas cheer going. And Beau said to me, Kat, Volk is the most disciplined man when it comes to that on earth. I've seen him weigh chicken at a wedding.
15 years ago, before a snake pit fight. Yeah.
Take little packets
that
of
legit
chicken.
happened.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Oh, mate, like, it needs to be done, especially, to get down to these weights. Now I've got a nutritionist on board, and, it's a lot easier. Well, back then it was just, I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just, what I was eating was probably more detrimental for someone who was training as hard as I was and doing what I was doing. But, well, it made me pretty resilient now doing all those things. But, that's going to happen, right? Christmas, I already took the family to Thailand for a little holiday / camp, nice and early, because I was like, oh, look, I won't be able to spend a heap of time, I will be able to spend time with the family, but I'm going to have to train through Christmas. So, I made sure I did that. But now I got all the media and everything that I've done. I was just in Vegas. So now it's just dial in. Let's get ready, prepare how we have to, and put on a show for everyone here in Australia and Sydney.
Yeah, baby.
Cannot wait.
You've got a big team with you today. Very good people around you. But let's touch on your family real quick. Your gorgeous wife, Emma, I grew up with you, obviously, and saw you, you gave birth to your daughter, first daughter 10. Now you got 4 girls. What do you like as a dad, man? Are you thinking about the day that, they get boyfriends, and what sort of dad are you?
Yeah, man, like it's
Because I want to kill my daughter's boyfriend. I'll be straight up with you.
Imagine the boyfriend rocking up to the house and it's UFC champion.
Yeah,
Like, what do you do?
Mate, it's funny because a lot of people would think that, be like, oh yeah, you wouldn't, you would hate that, right? Like, imagine that UFC champs, the dad. I was like, I'm probably the most easygoing guy, like, you know what I mean? I can imagine so many more people be so much more like confronting. Like I'm just not that guy. But then I'm like, wait, I hope they do think like that though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They tread carefully. Don't make me mad. Like I said, I'm chill till you make me mad.
That's right. There's hours and hours of fights they can watch.
Yep.
So you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Hey, after you fought Diego Lopez the first time, you said one of the best quotes I've ever seen in my life. You talked about adversity, and you said adversity is a privilege. Did you just feel that before the camp, before that fight? Because you're coming off obviously being knocked out, and there was a lot on the line. You got written off. You went out and you bashed him. Where did that come from? How did that happen?
It literally just happened. Like, it wasn't planned. A lot of people will plan things they're going to say, and it just happened. And then I end up watching some footage, like on my own YouTube, like, the footage backstage. And I actually said it backstage before I went out. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
So I'm like sitting there going, I end up mentioning, I go, adversity. And then I like pause for a bit. privilege. And I'm like, oh no, I actually said that already. So I'm like, it was, I was like, so I literally went out there like sort of thinking like that, like knowing that, yeah, all right, I'm against it right now.
Yeah.
I'm against it,
Yeah.
but bring it on. This is only going to make me stronger. And I'm glad, so many people really understood what I was trying to say. Because a lot of people like adversity, what breaking your legs good or something bad happens? How's that good? It's like, no, look, it's not like we want this to happen, but if it does, we know we're going to come out the back end of it stronger. We're going to come out of it, you know what I mean, more resilient, more durable, a better understanding of these situations. So you're going to, you know what I mean, you're going to, next time you're in whatever adversity it is, you're probably going to deal with it better because you've already had the privilege of being in there before. But I wouldn't say it's a privilege like that, but people really got what I
Big time,
meant.
mate.
Yeah. So I love that.
On your career, Volk, do you ever have time to reflect on like how far you've actually come? Like I remember seeing footage of you playing local A-grade footy. Now you're the champion of the world in UFC. Like, do you ever get like you're well known? Like everyone knows who you are now. Like, do you pinch yourself in those
Concreting in
moments?
Shell Harbour. Concreting in
Yeah.
Shell Harbour.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is crazy. Like it's weird. I get it. I understand it, but I don't feel like I'm that guy.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm doing these things, I'm walking the streets and that, like obviously I'm reminded, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, the fighting thing. But it's just I don't feel like I'm like that. I just go back home. I'm on the farm with the family, and I'm just
so
dad. My kids don't really care about a shiny belt. You know what I mean? So I just but which is good. I'm glad I'm like that because I do. Yeah, I am the champion, but I'll train. I still train so hard. Like I won't train like I'm the champion. I train like I'm someone still chasing something. You know what I mean? I go back home. I don't. And I'm just dad. You know what I mean? I'll try and be the best dad I can be, or it's just how I am. And I think I'm glad I'm like that because a lot of times
It's the best.
Yeah, you can get people in a position and it can really take over them. You know what I mean? And it can be an adversity in itself. Having to deal with. People come, just whatever adversity looks so different in so many ways, you know what I mean? And some people just deal with things differently. Me, I've just been able to just be me through the whole process, and I'm so thankful for that. It's probably one of my greatest accomplishments.
So good.
So a lot of
Such
people,
a humble man.
a lot of people ask me, what is your greatest accomplishment? I usually say to them is I was able to be myself through the whole process.
Wow. Well, I'd love to know Street Fighter. You were part of the filming.
Yes.
You've got the role of Joe in that. How was that filming with, you've got some Hollywood heavyweights in there. 50 Cent was in it.
Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes,
Yeah.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, it was unreal. It was a good experience. It was the first actual proper movie production.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So it was cool. I couldn't play that massive part. Obviously, we knew that I'll be fighting soon and whatnot. So what can we do? We can only do a couple of weeks. But it was a great experience, man. I love the acting side of things, and to see it all, it was awesome. And then to meet some of the guys, and the whole cast, it was pretty cool, man. It was awesome.
You'd play a good Jason Statham.
Yeah,
Right.
you
Yeah, that's the look I'm going for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a
were doing
sexy
it
man.
first.
It's that's what I used to say because people would always ask, like, and if you could have an actor play you, who would it be? And I always said Statham, but now I'm in acting.
Yes,
so
you
I will
are.
play myself.
Oh,
I just bought a farm. I've been training at the farm. Hey, you got to settle some
That was
debates.
actually very good.
You like today? I've been working on it for a
I've
month.
got to work on that.
Hey, everything you sell, we buy. But
Yep.
your cooking channel, Cooking with Volk, it's on YouTube. Go there if you want to just be entertained or learn whatever you need to learn. We need you to settle some debates here.
Okay.
Now, what is the perfect way to cook a steak? Because
All
I
right.
heard it's flip once.
I mean, there's no real perfect way, man. There's so many different ways. I've been lucky enough to. Again, I love steak. So if you look at my YouTube channel or my content, I'm doing a lot of steaks with a lot of different people. And a lot of people do it differently. So you're going to get people turning it once. It depends how hot it is as well, depending on temperature.
What do you like
you're
to do?
cooking with? For me, it depends on the temperature because it depends what barbecue I have. Honestly, there's
Ooh.
sometimes I don't have a choice because I want to get a sear, so it might end up just being one each side.
There you
But
go.
if it is hot enough, you can't have it too hot on one side for too long.
Okay.
So it's it depends on the barbecue.
What
so there
type-
you go.
what type of
Use
cut
the
are
both
you?
right.
Are you like
Whoever's debating.
are you a T-bone? I'm an oyster blade man.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oyster plate.
Yeah,
But
mate.
don't
How
let that
good's
slip
oyster blade?
through.
Yeah, mate. Like for me, I'm a Scotch fillet. I love
Ah.
a Scotch
Yeah.
fillet. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
But now I'm
Like
in
shit.
camp. Now in camp, I feel it. You know what I mean? That little bit
Oh,
leaner.
yes.
You know what I mean? It's so tender. So but I've again been lucky enough to have I couldn't even tell you what cuts they are right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like they've, some of the cuts that they've gave me, like all different parts. Like you have to skin a little bit of the skin off it. It's a little part of other bits of steak, and they call it stuff, and then they're like, cook it like this and that, and I'm like, wow, man, it's just it's pretty cool. I go to my YouTube channel and you'll see it all. Cooking with Volk.
We can eat Lopez after you
Yes.
cook him. When he fought him here, number 2, we can eat Lopez. Nice Brazilian steak.
Well, there you go.
Spit
I
roast.
just did a picanha actually. So, but I mean, I like to do that every time I fight someone. I usually do a dish from their part of the world. So I guess we already done it because I did one with Mauricio Hufi. So he's an incredible fighter actually, but he's actually an incredible cook.
Yes.
He's in the UFC, but we did a picanha because he's from Brazil, and mate, he nailed it. Like he just showed me all the little tricks because I've never really done a picanha like that before, and it was really good.
Yeah. Who is the most famous person you've been in the kitchen with?
Most famous
or
person?
cooked for?
All right. Oh man, I've done some.
One you did not too long ago, I think.
Yeah, actually, Jelly Roll was massive.
Big. Jelly Roll was cool, and he's such a cool dude. You know what I mean? Being on stage with him, that was awesome. And he again depends what you're into.
The Rock was.
Well, the Rock, I guess you could say.
You cooked with the Rock.
Well, I didn't cook with him.
He was with him, yeah.
But I mean, I did a dish with him where he did it had to be over FaceTime.
Okay,
you know what I mean? When you're
That's
at
massive.
when you're at that level, sometimes
he's a big dog, brother.
Oh, 100%. But I've met him a few times, so I've definitely met him. I haven't done the actual cooking in the kitchen with him.
Wow.
But I've done Roman Reigns. He was there at 20 Chapel. We did some nice steaks. A lot of them steaks I was telling you about.
You're kidding.
But so I've done some quite a few people. It's been pretty incredible.
What about a death row meal? Right? Have you been asked that? What your last meal?
Man.
Who cooks it and what food is it?
Okay.
Is it a home
I
cooked
mean,
meal?
is it going to be that boring and say steak?
But it is.
I mean, I love steak so much, but I mean, I can have that even when I'm in camp. I can have steak.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
So
This
it's
is last
like,
meal.
wait, this is your last meal. I was
meal,
like, you can
man.
have that whenever you want, even when you're in camp. You can have it. I even have it fight week.
Yeah.
So surely that wouldn't be the death row meal. So what are we going to go with? Let's see. I've got to be quick with this.
No, you time.
Take my time. All right. No.
2 hours.
I'm going to go. Oh man, I don't know.
What are your
It's got to be something you
burgers
watch.
or
I
anything?
think it's going to be a nice,
Chips.
I think a nice good smash burger.
Oh,
I think
wow.
just a nice good smash burger. It's so simple. Again, very, very easy to do. Anyone can do them, but man, they taste good.
Yeah.
I'm going to go smash burger.
How good's that?
Okay.
What about after your fight? What's your first cheat meal?
The thing is, it's hard. It's hard because you got to do literally you get after a fight. I may as well give you the rundown. Straight after a fight, you get out. You're either doing a bit of media. No, you go straight to the medical place. They look you up. Look at you. Then you get all stitched up. Usually you need stitches. Then you got to do a whole heap of media. So you can't even really get a feed. And then sometimes there might be leftover pizza somewhere. So I might grab a piece of pizza. So it can get pretty difficult because it's a flat out. But what would it be?
Yep.
Probably a nice dirty burger or
I
something
love
like that.
that.
I'd say,
Yes.
you know what I mean. But
Talking my language here.
well, yeah,
Oh.
whatever I could.
Last food question.
Okay.
This is the last cooking question. After you beat Lopez, who is it, Ilya or Holloway again?
Okay, Ilya. Let's go Ilya. Holloway,
Yeah.
we've done it enough times.
I have, haven't you?
You
You know
him.
what I mean? It's man, look, it's funny because I get along with heaps of people, or like, you know what I mean, like with all my
course.
opponents, I get along with
course.
everyone. So, but if I had to choose
That's
between
the
the two, it'd be obviously Ilya. I haven't got it over him.
That's
you know
the
what I
one,
mean?
man.
So
Yep.
I'd love to get it back over him, but I'm a realist. You know what I mean? I'm real with the situation.
100%.
Can I call for a lightweight title right now? No, I need to. I've got a responsibility as a champion in my division. They've been waiting long enough, so I'll do my thing, and then maybe a couple of wins, maybe we can then. But right now, let me just sort out Lopez, and then I've got a couple of undefeated guys that have been calling my name
Hey.
after this performance in Sydney. We'll see if they still call my name.
Oh, yeah, that's what we
I'll
wanna
say,
hear.
be
And that's-
careful what you wish
Yeah,
There you
for,
go.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Adversity is a privilege.